I think it's time for me to talk about Thymesia. I beat all the bosses and I pretty much got the dud ending, but I did finish the game. I think I probably 100% it pretty much. Like in terms of bosses, that's the important part about Dark Souls games, right? Souls like games. So I beat all the bosses and I can talk about the game's pros and cons. I think the pros of the combat is really good in this game. Combat, really good. Compared to the other Souls-like game, like not in the standards of Liza P or anything like that. Liza P is the best Souls-like game combat I have seen in a while. Liza P, Ula. It's not up there, but it's a little bit one step below. So it's kind of good. And what else is there? Combat is good. Boss, the first boss is kind of cool. Like the first boss, but he was hard, like really freaking hard. He just straight up two faces you. Like in Elden Ring, here's for context. In Elden Ring, Margaret shows up, right? Margaret really doesn't two face you at all. Like he has one face and then you can just drop him pretty fast, right? But I think the parry is good. Good parry, good combat, good parry, and many skills are available for you. And it's kind of good. Yeah. But there are many cons about it. I can't really tell actually good stuff about this game. You know, it's kind of not too much to talk about. Like that's the problem with this game. Like there is not much content at all. From what I've seen, the best appealing part about this game is just its combat, like how fluid your combat is. And then there is one boss that was interesting to fight. Pretty much the rest of them is kind of lame. Graphics was kind of good. Graphics was unique. Like most of the Unreal Engine game, the graphics kind of suck. Not suck in the sense of bad. It just looks samey. But Thymesia has very unique art style going on for it, like the plague doctor and the green stuff and everything else. You know, so that's actually a good thing. Cons, lack of mob variety. Like it's just the normal mobs are pretty much the same, and the elites are so samey. It gets bored as hell. Some bosses are jank. Like some bosses attack are janky as well, especially the URD Urd. You fight Urd and then she just janks, dodges everything, and then it's just so obnoxious to deal with. It's just janky combat, janky hitbox. Like the hitbox in this game, not that good. Like they stab in front of you, and you think you just outranged it, but it will hit you anyway. And the hitbox is not that good. It's not precise. Like that's also one of my complaints. It's just not good. Straight up, it's just frustrating and annoying. Moms don't like mobs always super armor your ass. The mobs and the bosses. There is no stagger mechanic in this game. Like as soon as they swing their weapon, they just permanently tenacity your ass, and then you cannot poise broke them at all. Even if you have your parry, like it's not even a parry. It's just a deflect. It's not a parry. Parry means you will. I guess it's a parry, but it doesn't do anything though. You know, like in Sekiro, if you parry, you just break the enemy's stability, and then you can do the critical attack, right? In Sekiro, In this game, if you parry them, it doesn't really bother them that much. You know? It's a unique concept, the claw mechanic, because so what happens is when you heal the mob's HP will drop and then it has a green bar. And then you have to use your claw attack to. So basically, everybody has to do the HP bars pretty much. And they just, if you give them times, they just heal to full pretty much. So you have to use your jank as claw mechanic and then to hit them, and then they will never heal back again. You know, it just gets so tedious after a bit. It's just you cannot like combo with your main attacks. So you just wait, and then there is a you know waiting period, and then you have to cast your claw attack. I don't know. It just kind of ruins the flow of combat for me. I wish it combos very well with your basic attack. That would have been way better. In this game, some of the bosses just straight up heals themselves to full. It's so obnoxious, so annoying. Especially the second boss, the bat monster you have to fight. It just knocks you away and then goes back, and then it hits you with the jank hitballs, and then it just flies up, fucks your camera up, and then hits you. And then on top of it, it just kites you and then it heals itself. It's so obnoxious and tedious to deal with that boss. I hated that boss. That boss was garbage. The healing mechanic is kind of annoying. It just makes you so aggressive, but it doesn't work though. Because if you want me to be aggressive, I want them to get staggered, but they don't get staggered. So they would you just lose situation, right? So you have to kill trade them. So annoying. I just don't like it. Like either give them stagger or don't let them heal. This is just that simple. It just makes the game annoying to play. No barbarity. Only 4 levels. There is only 4 levels, 4 stages in this game. Very short game. Super short. Like there is only 4 biomes, and then one of them it's just dull. Like it's just not that great. You know? Eh, good combat, good parry, very short game, only 4 levels. No voice acting. None of the game's characters speak in this game. It's just a blob of text. You just read the subtitle, which is kind of lame, at least for me. Like, seriously, not an interesting story either in this game. Like, the story was kind of, nah, no story either. Like, the story is just the kingdom got into a plague, and then you be a doctor, and then you try to fix the plague, I guess. And then you collect the course, and then you fix it. Okay, that's all you can comprehend when this game's story was. You know, like the story was kind of lackluster as well. How much I can give this game? No story, no voice acting. Story, the level stage is kind of dull. Bosses, not many bosses either. Like two of the bosses are straight up reused. I think it's like I think this game's whole boss count is like below 10. It's not even 10 bosses in the game. Imagine a Souls-like game that has only 10 bosses, dude. And then if you play the main story, you won't even see the 10. You just finish like 4 and then the game ends. Like if you just go past the main story instead of doing the side quest, like you only see 4 bosses in the game completely. The clown guy, and then the second one, and then the third one. Third one is the second one is the bat cancer. Third one is another one, and then fourth one is the knight. That's it. You don't see many bosses in the game either if you follow the story. You know, lack of mob variety, lack of lot design. The only thing they nailed in this game was kinda the combat was good. That's pretty much it. But the combat is good, and then the hitbox is jank, so you can get the idea. Even though the combat is fluid, it just kind of sucks to to be a part of it. You could say, yeah. How much I can score this? Hmm, let me see. CORE. I think I can give it a. Wait, give me a second. Let me look it up my scoreboard, and then I can give it a proper score. Think yes, mechanic, mid corpus, top on 9 to play it. I think decent game. Yeah, I think I can give it a 6. Decent game is janky as mechanics, pretty much. What's my one liner? Let me see. 6 out of 10. What can I say this game? Not much is going on. Yeah. Yeah, the game doesn't have much going on. Inside the game. Not so much. Already. That's my review. And I think if you so the game if the game is 20 bucks or something, you can buy it. But more than that, I don't think. Just shut up. Unreal Engine, the graphics, I don't give a fuck. Unreal Engine, anyone can make a graphics like that, you know. But yeah, this is my take of this game. I mean, you can play it if it's on Game Pass. Good for you. This game is just Game Pass game. That's pretty much it. Like, do not bring 30 bucks. That is just expensive. Like 20 or 15. Maybe wait for a sale. Get it there, or maybe even for like in the Game Pass. That's pretty much it. You do not buy this game specifically to play it. Like compared to Lots of the Fallen was more interesting. To be fair, Lots of the Fallen was more like the combat is good in this game, better than Lots of the Fallen. It's just not there much stuff to do. Straight up. All right, review is over.